This isn't for you. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jenny with a Y. Kind of shaking up our format here, finding you on a couch on this Friday, and today I want to talk about, doesn't really have a good front cover, is it? Eat Your Coffee. It's a company that I believe started up fairly recently, and I heard about it on this newsletter called The Morning Brew. By the way, if you don't know what The Morning Brew is, it's a free daily newsletter that pops up that basically gives you the cliff notes and the summary on the happenings around the world, what's happening in stocks in the economy, what's happening in general news, what's happening given these present bizarre times that we're living through these days. So I'm not necessarily so much a news reader myself, but I have been finding that I particularly enjoy getting the news in that very high level cliff notes, give me the highlights of what's happening, kind of helps me feel a little bit more up to date without completely bogging down my whole day. In fact, it's actually hit a point where it's the part of my day I enjoy with my morning cup of coffee is reading through that newsletter. So if you haven't heard of them before, I definitely give a recommendation to give them a try out. But I heard about this thing called Eat Your Coffee on that website. I kind of wanted to give it a quick review and just my general thoughts on it. Now, a little background on me, I am a huge coffee connoisseur. I have been drinking coffee every day since I was 11. So caffeine is pretty well steeped within my system. So definitely no stranger to being caffeinated. I enjoy coffee hot, cold, iced, black, with cream and accoutrements, frozen with ice cream base. You name it, I enjoy it. Have a good time. But then I heard about this company called Eat Your Coffee, where they basically make an edible version of coffee that you don't have to drink. You can just kind of pocket this quick little bar, or in the keto case, it's kind of like the nut butter. And they, it says it has 65 milligrams of coffee. So it's kind of, I think it's the equivalent to about a half a cup of Joe. I think usually a cup has 100 milligrams of caffeine. So this has 65 milligrams of caffeine. And that's kind of the general going rate for these bars. They are vegan friendly, gluten-free, non-GMO. It's made with organic coffee and it's kosher. And yeah, it's just kind of cute little packaging. And let's give this one a try. This one is the Mocha Mint. So I'm gonna try the Mocha Mint bar. It is 90 calories. Let's check the macros, right? 5 grams of fat, 2 grams of protein, and what's the other one? Carbs, 11 grams of carbs. They do have keto-based ones, and those are more like coffee butters. I have tried a few of them, and so far I'm not entirely sure how I feel yet, just because it has no added sugar, which is great for your diet. Super good nutrition-wise. Probably better on your teeth, maybe too. Maybe this is actually better than drinking your coffee, but I don't know. It's just, you kind of, when you have a coffee kind of snack, or I don't know, even though I drink coffee black quite a bit, you just kind of expect it to taste a certain way. And I think the lack of sugar weirds me out a little bit. Also, for some reason, I think when I got it, I didn't expect it to taste like coffee. I just expected it to be caffeinated. I don't know. It's a very interesting, novel concept. So I don't know if you can see it very well. Here is the little bar here. Kind of looks like a super dense brownie bite, granola bar kind of thing, basically. Let's give it a try. Let's see. It smells very dark, chocolatey, minty. I smell more mint than the coffee. Let's see. Definitely get a bit of the bitter coffee vibe there. I don't really get the mocha. I'm gonna be totally honest. In all the mocha bars I've tried so far, I haven't really been getting that mocha taste. Let me try another bite. Actually, this is probably the 4th or 5th product from them that I've tried. And while I really appreciate the lack of sugar for a nutrition standpoint, there's something about the flavor that I'm just kind of like, I feel kind of weird about eating the coffee. Now I gotta make sure it's not stuck in my teeth, right? Well, that was interesting. It's not that I necessarily have anything bad to say about it. I don't. I think they probably do have really quality ingredients. It's just funky. It's not really quite what I expect, if that makes sense. Like I said, I think the lack of sugar really kind of throws me off, because when I'm eating a granola bar, unfortunately, for better or for worse, they usually do have a pretty high amount of sugar, or it's at least over 10 grams of sugar. So there's a predominantly sweet taste to kind of overcome some of the other flavors. And I think it's just weird. I don't know how I feel about eating my coffee. So I had to kind of move to a slightly different location due to noise, due to just a whole host of things I was running into. So this is where I kind of want to know from you, the viewer. Have you tried this product? Do you like it? Have you found that it's actually going to end up replacing your daily cup of coffee? I'm just kind of curious to know what y'all's thoughts are on this product. It's definitely kind of unique, you know? I mean, when I was in college, I would say when I was in undergrad years, I was definitely leaning hard into drinking coffee, and then sometimes in the evening hours, I would shift to a couple of energy drinks for an all-nighter. I'm not saying that was good for me. I am by no means a physician. I am not advocating drinking energy drinks, but like, the concept of eating your caffeine outside of caffeine tablets was just not something I really thought about, right? Like, it wasn't really a part of my daily routine. It wasn't something I was like, oh, there's a cool option at the gas station, a caffeinated snack bar. Especially not one made with organic ingredients and that's vegan and GMO free and all of these like high quality ingredients. I would say for myself, I'm not really sure how I feel about the bars themselves. Like I said, the flavor and everything, I think it's something I would expect and be cool with as a beverage, but sometimes that doesn't always translate over into baked goods very well, or like edible goods very well. And so while I'm not necessarily saying the product is bad, I just don't think it's for me. I think between the flavor to the kind of chewy, nougaty texture, I just don't think it's for me. I have tried their keto ones. They are more like a coffee butter, nut butter kind of thing. But again, kind of similar, that flavor palette, like I'm just not sure that it's me. Plus, I personally really love the whole ritualistic aspect of holding my mug of coffee. Like, I really enjoy it. That's definitely not a part of a day I plan on giving up, and I don't want to reduce my daily cups of coffee just so I can have a caffeinated bar in place of that. I don't know. It was definitely an interesting experiment. Depending, might give it a whirl, maybe see if a friend's given it a try. It just kind of depends on your flavor palette. Again, if you're like me and you kind of expect your snack bars to be at least somewhat sweet, this might not be the jam for you. While they are better for you overall, it just might be not quite your jam as well, but I say it's worth a try. Give it a good old kick, give it a try, and definitely let me know what you think. I'm just kind of curious. I think for me though, my vote's gonna be I'm probably not gonna renew my subscription. I like the company, I like the speediness, I like the customer service aspects I've run into. I wish them all the best. This is kind of a radical concept to my way of thinking in my limited world that I live in. But I just don't think it's going to be for me long term. But I'm definitely glad I gave it a try. So thanks so much for watching this review. Give a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Definitely hit subscribe, all that good stuff. And have a great rest of your weekend. Hope you all are well. Bye.